Let's talk to Andrew Chamberlain, Deputy Director of Policy and External Affairs from the Self-Employed and Freelancer Association. Thank you very much for joining us. Did you see this as a crease that needed to be ironed out?
Yes, we think this is a very sensible move by the Chancellor. The self-employed are the drivers of our economy. We're very pleased that he has recognised that and that he has listened to concerns that were raised after the budget last week.
Were you surprised when it was actually in the budget, when there had been that commitment not to raise national insurance?
Yes, like everyone else, we were surprised. It was trailed, I think, for a couple of days before, so we knew, but we thought that we were safe from that, given the manifesto commitment. I know that the Chancellor said that it was clarified in legislation later that they only meant class 1, not the class that self-employed people pay. But still, if you read the manifesto, it does say no rise in national insurance, and we're pleased that he's now honoured that.
He's not backing away from the arguments around the increase, but he's backed away because he said, well, it was actually a breach of the manifesto commitment.
Yeah, I mean, we would say on the arguments, we still think that needs to be reconsidered, and we're very pleased that he has reconsidered it. We think that the self-employed take on risk, and that risk should be acknowledged in the tax system. What this proposal was doing was to remove the difference or go some way towards removing that difference, and we think that it's important that that difference is retained.
And obviously it will be for now in the next Parliament, but it is an overall picture that is being looked at. The government said obviously it is concerned about the rise in self-employment.
Well, what we were expecting at this budget was a paper or a big discussion document, a wide consultation on how we tax self-employment, which we were looking forward to engaging with. We didn't expect them to go ahead at a time when Matthew Taylor is conducting a review and is midway through that process, which the government asked him to do, for the government to act in this way. It seems we're now going to get to that point, so he's now going to row back on this. In the autumn we might hear some more around ideas around taxation of self-employment. It's a very complex area, and what this perhaps shows is that if you try to do something kind of off the hoof, it can have unforeseen consequences.
Andrew Chamberlain, thank you very much.